How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be building a computer based on the Ryzen 5 1500X. Now this computer is going to be going in the living room. It's going to be used for schoolwork, web browsing, as well as some gaming and watching movies, that kind of thing. Alright, so let's get right into the parts that we used. The motherboard we used was the MSI B350 Tomahawk. This B350 motherboard has everything that we need for this build, so that's why we went with something not so fancy. The RAM we went with was the Crucial Ballistics DDR4 2400 MHz 16GB kit memory in a gray color to match the motherboard. The graphics card we went with was the MSI GTX 1060 6GB version. It has that nice red front as well as two giant fans to keep it cool and get some good overclocks going. The power supply we chose was the Thermaltake Tough Power RGB 750 watt power supply. Now it does have an RGB fan for its fan, that we're just going to be setting it to red because we don't need rainbow barf everywhere. To store our OS, we went with the Samsung 850 EVO 250GB version. For mass storage, we went with the Western Digital 1TB Caviar Blue hard drive, the only blue component in our build, sadly. The case we chose was the Thermaltake Core P3. The reason we went with the Core P3 is because I thought that it would be nice to show off all the components inside. At some point we were thinking of mounting it to the wall, but we're not sure. For right now it's just going to be using the stand. Alright, I've spent enough time talking about the components, let's get right to the build.